All right, so interesting spread as I'm viewing this so far for you, Scorpio. I do, however, like the first card for you. I heard the word enjoying, so I was trying to say enjoying and like at the same time, because I feel like you're enjoying controlling your destiny here. This is the same as the Magician card in traditional tarot. So the Magician does what? Has his pentacle, which is money. So that means he has his finances together. He has his cup for emotions, sword for ideas, and the wand for creating new adventures. So I feel like that's what's going on with some of you. Now, of course, this is for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Always watch your moon and rising signs, as I say. But you have a sense of wanting to control your life and wanting control. I wouldn't even say the people in it. You just want to be sustainable. You want to feel like you're financially secure, that your foundation is in place. So this feels like an opening, or it's the first card in the spread, your environment. So this is, the universe is saying, okay, this is a major arcana card. Actually, you have 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards in this particular spread. That's fairly unusual since there's 78 cards and 22 of them are major arcana, and you have 3 right here. So the universe is really talking to you, Scorpio, this particular 2 weeks of April. Is saying you have everything in place. You have the power to make your own decisions, to open yourself up to different opportunities and creative endeavors that come your way, and to take charge. And don't, lie back on your laurels and miss an opportunity. We do have a lot of planets retrograde right now. Mercury went into retrograde. Venus, Jupiter's going into retrograde. So, there's a little bit of stall on what's going on, but still in the midst of this, we keep walking. We still have our journey. We still have hopes and dreams and aspirations. And I feel like that's what this card is about. It's giving you inspiration. All right. And then the second card is in the challenge position. This is the horn to God in this particular deck. It's the same as the Emperor card. As you can see, he has a great physique and he's been out in the woods and he's been hunting, although the animals are very close to him, very loving to him. Here's the deer, the raccoon, the fox, the bear, the crow, and the birds around him. So he's in touch with nature. He's an authoritative guy. You can see he's like king of the jungle. So that's what the Emperor card represents, an authoritative person. Can be a father figure, can be a judge, someone who rules. It can be like, even a pope, someone like that. Also, some other variations on this card this is the archetypal Capricorn. So if a Capricorn is in your life and they're feeling, if they're born, let's see, late December through 3rd week of January. You may or may not know that, but this is in your challenge position. So it feels like authority or people around you. It could be parents, someone, authority figure. It could be, your city municipal, your government around you. I'm just saying this is a challenge for you. You're having to deal with people who are giving you more issues, more troubles, more you have to do it this way, you have to follow this document. This very well could be, we are approaching here in the U.S., I'm doing this on the 14th. Tomorrow is tax day. So, that it could be something to do with the IRS. Too, the other side of this is sometimes this person indicates someone who has passed into spirit, gone into spirit. So if you know someone who was very loving, very devoted to you, a father figure, authority figure, you could even be like an archangel that you just feel is watching over you. That's what this person can be. And I'm not really sure if you're not connecting or if you're asking for guidance. Maybe you need guidance, and you can go to this person, and they are, or this archangel or spirit, and they are there for you. So, she's facing this guy, so it feels like she's controlling her destiny. She's creating new ventures, and yet this person it can go either way, Scorpio. This person is either opposing you and you're feeling inundated by their power, or they're in support of you and you're trying to get their guidance and their help, and they're not always available. This is interesting too. Look how this tree is over here, and it's almost like it encircles this next card. I don't know. I just thought that's, of course, different color leaves, but it does look like it's one huge tree, doesn't it? All right, so let's look at the third card. This is the unexpected, and it's the Tower card. So the Tower is normally when a sudden event, can be shocking event happens. It's not to our liking. As you can see, there's fire, smoke coming out of the top and out of the side, and the walls will eventually fall down. It will crumble down. So oftentimes this is an event that happens. It's much to our surprise, can be much to our dismay, quite honestly. And it brings about, can be sadness. It can be dishevel. Your life feels like all of a sudden it's not balanced. But in the end, enlightenment comes. And that's why a lot of readers really particularly like this card, because it breaks down old walls. It breaks down old habits. So say even if you have a habit of biting your nails, or doing something physically to your body, it can be major, it can be minor, that's a bad habit. You may seek guidance and medical help on that. And your life is turning around because of that. But oftentimes this can mean sudden changes that really can be quite shocking, or at least catch you off guard. It can sometimes mean, fire in the home. Just make sure that you watch all your electrical outlets. It doesn't always mean that. I'm just saying because of the fire here. Watch your electrical outlets, your burners on your stove, whatever has to do with electricity, right? Candles, don't, light a candle and then leave for a couple hours, because you never know what can happen there. I'm just saying that I almost did that last week, and I remembered I had a candle burning. I thought, oh, I better blow this out, because I also have a dog. And, your mind starts going, okay, the dog could knock over the candle could start a fire, and you know how those things happen. I am also getting the fire department. So if any of you all know someone who works for the fire department or the municipal, I keep getting that. Municipal systems. That could be the court system. That could be the fire, the water, the gas. Just saying, but it's an event or a situation that comes up for you. It surprises you. You're not expecting it. But again, there usually is enlightenment afterwards, because you learn from this particular card. So don't fear it. Just, let it happen, and, take that deep breath that we do and move forward, because it's really to help you out. That's why I said earlier that a lot of the readers actually like this card, because there's new opportunities to be gained, new perceptions to be gained after this card comes. All right, and then the fourth card is your outcome, and this is the Four of Cups. And this card normally indicates to me, I haven't seen it in a while. Excuse me. So it's interesting that it came up, but it normally indicates to me that this is a person that has everything she needs in the way of love, or where her heart is, but she's not seeing it. She's looking for more. She's obviously being given angelic blessings, handing another cup to her by a guy, and it's like, no, I'm looking the other way. So normally this card indicates to me a need for creativity in your life. So if you're feeling a bit restless by the end of the month, you're feeling like you're not quite where you want to be, things are a little bit uneven, it very well could be because of, the events around this. That the atmosphere totally changes your way of looking, and what had been feeling great for you earlier it's not there anymore, or it's not feeling as much. What's made your heart sing? And this can be about a romantic situation, or it can be about your work. Like I said, a lot of times this card represents to me a need to feel more creative and not just doing the logical everyday life stuff. So you may be bored with, some of you may be bored with your everyday routine. It's interesting how at the beginning you're sort of creating, controlling your destiny. At the end, you're feeling a little bit restless. So there's more work to be done, because this is the number one. She's just starting to do that. Okay, so I'm going to draw a couple of clarification cards. Well, yeah, you're needing balance in your life, Scorpio. This is the same as the Temperance card. It's called the City card in this particular deck. See how she's working with both the spiritual world, as you can see these fairies, and then she's pouring this kind of like stew into this cauldron. So she's hearing them from the outside world. She's kind of like in between two worlds, right? The spiritual and the material. And sometimes we just need to say, okay, I'm going to balance. I'm going to use my intuition and listen to my guidance. And yet I'm still on planet Earth and need to go ahead and, wash the clothes and go to the store and go to my work and be on time and all the things that we have to do. So it is very much about balance. This card wants to come out. In fact, it's falling on the floor. So this is the Two of a Themis, and which is the Two of Swords in traditional tarot. This is about negotiation. Can be a little bit about conflict, but two people needing to work out ideas. So what is it that you've needed to work out recently with another person? Contracts, negotiations, job proposals, house you're building, maybe with the contractor or the supervisor. I don't know why I'm getting that, but just saying that that has either come up for you or it's going to be coming up. I feel like it's come up for a lot of you. Then the High Priestess. So this is another major arcana card, and I'm going to stop with that one because it feels good. She is very much in touch with her intuition. And you guys really are so intuitive. You're the water sign. Here's the moon. She's the High Priestess, knows the cycles of life. She understands them. She has everything she knows inside of her that she needs. Her intuition, her need to go forward when she needs to, her need to hang back when she is called to do that as well. She understands hidden secrets too. So oftentimes when this card comes out, there are some hidden secrets you may learn about, or someone's not telling you everything, being a little bit secretive. So it feels sort of like drama, doesn't it? It feels a little like nighttime ritual. But she's very, very intuitive. She goes with her instincts, with her heart, and with her second and third chakra. The third chakra is where we keep our emotions. This is a wonderful crystal for that. Citrine. All right, so I'm going to count the cards for you, Scorpio. Let's see what we come up with numerologically and match with the major arcana cards. You've had many. Actually, You've had 3 in your spread major arcana, and then you had 2 more as major arcana as the clarifying card. So the universe is really wanting you to take heed to your life, how you can do your life differently. What is it that you can change, or what is it that you can see that's who's in your life that you can be grateful for? All of the above. All right, so we have 1 and 4 is 5, and 16 is 21, and 4 is 25. And 2 and 5 is 7, and 7, of course, in numerology, has to do with the spiritual world. It has to do with planning and preparation, and doing that together with your intuitive guidance. You know, it's very much indicative to me of this card, the Temperance, listening to your guidance and planning and preparing so that you can manifest. So I think in this particular reading, it feels like not wanting to take action is okay. Not wanting to feel like you have to move forward in a quick manner and jump on every opportunity that comes along. I think you'll have opportunities that come up. So you're looking past this. You'll have something come up that excites you. Okay, and the number 7, well, of course, the number 7 in the traditional Tarot Major Arcana is the same as the Chariot. So the Chariot card is all about moving past difficulties and looking for new adventures. It's having the ability to handle situations that arise in life. So the Chariot card is saying it's okay whatever happens here. This may feel like a challenge or unexpected and challenge to you, and this person's the unexpected, but or the challenge, excuse me, and this is unexpected, but you can handle it. The Chariot card moves forward. It's usually a guy in a wagon, like a chariot, which you typically think of, with 2 horses that are swiftly carrying him forward. So that he knows that he's been through a battle, and he knows that life has its ups and downs, but he knows how to move forward and handle those situations.